So that's an interesting question. My PhD is actually in biophysics, which is not known for thinking about beauty, I would say. But when I was doing graduate rotations at the University of California, Berkeley, as a young PhD student, that was the first time that I peered down a microscope in an embryo. And I was completely captivated. I was hooked from the instant I saw an embryo. And I think one of the reasons for that is that embryonic development it's really like a complicated choreographed dance. The ways in which cells have to reliably move about, the ways in which an embryo is transformed as the form of an animal develops within it, are completely remarkable and, to me, frankly, beautiful. Now, the other thing about microscopes is they're very visual, and so my lab takes many, many images of embryos, and you can't help but be pulled in by the beautiful images that you see every day. And my website, I guess, is littered with what I'd like to think are very nice images, and that's because we want to portray the fact that embryos are not just cool, as I tell my undergraduate students, but they're also beautiful. So beauty fits in that way. I also think, though, that there's another aspect in which doing science is beautiful, in the sense that, as I said in an earlier part of this discussion, we understand God's handiwork by studying it in detail. When someone in my lab or I make a discovery that's new, something no one had ever realized before, we are uncovering a small extra bit of that handiwork that no one else has really described before. And so that aha moment for me is not just satisfying, but it's also tapping into this beautiful handiwork of God.